Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves, all on this journey to reunite with our twins in this lifetime. And I've been pulling energy for the day from the Starman tarot, and this is the David Bowie influenced tarot. So this is for the energies that we need to be aware of for those that are on twin flame journey and on a journey to reunite with their twins. And so I'm going to pull a card, but I'm really intrigued to see what the card's going to be. Because I've said that I have set a boundary with my twin, but we're still in contact. And just something, again, just to show the telepathy between the twins. So today my twin was going off, he's a skier, so he goes off for months, you know, in the winter. Anyway, I knew that he was going today, so I just sent him a voice message on WhatsApp. Because I had this, there was one time that I was taking him to the airport and it was hilarious because I was taking him off to go skiing, and we were both, basically we got totally mixed up, and we were both, I took him to the arrivals rather than departures, and we were both stood in front of this arrivals board for ages before we realised it was the departures. So it was just hilarious at the time. Anyway, so that just came into my head this morning, and the vision, and you know, basically being taken back to that moment. So my guidance was just like, message him and tell him. So I just messaged him, and I just sent him a voice message to say, I think you're going today. And I've just had this really funny memory of when I took you to the airport and we went to the wrong area. And he messaged straight away back again to say, I always think of that when I travel from Luton, and I'm on my way there now. So basically just kind of, again, saying, I always, basically saying, well, you're thinking of it because that's exactly what I'm thinking about. So again, it was just again, nice confirmation from his actual self, you know, in the physical, to say, even though it's in a roundabout way, basically saying, yes, we are thinking the same thing. So just, you know, just know that everything else needs to be in the right place before we can come together. So it was just, yeah, really, really amusing. So that's why I'm intrigued to see what the energy is for today, because so many magical things are happening. I've had lots of emails from people. What I was said yesterday about, in the video yesterday, about the busker who was busking, and he was busking Bam Bam, which is, Bam Bam is a Fred Flintstone song. Anyway, she's just sent me, because that came through in the letter, and just so many weird things are happening. She sent me a message to say, this is my dog, and it's called Bam Bam, and its twin is called the twin name of, I can't, in Fred the Flintstones. And other people are just sending me things to say they've got crazy, insane synchronicities from every. Oh my God, look at that! It's the lovers. I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. Today I just knew that was going to come. Because it was so crazy. Because I just had this sudden visual of me and my twin in the airport. And that's why my guidance was just like, just send him a voice note about that particular time that we were there. And of course he messaged straight back, straight away, and said, I always think of that when I go to the airport, and I'm on my way there now. And so it was I kind of knew this was going to come. That's why I was quite excited about seeing what card it was going to be, because it is going to be the lovers. So there you go. So the power of the twin flame telepathy is super strong, no matter what it looks like in the 3D, because again, you know, because it's when you get those little 3D confirmations that you think, oh yeah, I'm not totally bonkers. It is there. It is real, and we do just need to all ride it out until our time comes, and it will. Believe me, it absolutely will. And so the lovers, I'm going to read because it is the lovers today. So I am the gateway to divine love. And the lovers govern the realm of relationships, connections with self or another. It asks us to consider different points of view so that we can relate to the issues at hand. Rather than seeing things as black or white, it encourages us to expand our point of view and see things as black and white and two sides of the same coin. The lovers are depicted in an urban landscape, illustrating that most of our lives are now being played out in urban environments. We have moved out of the garden into the city. Cities are gateways to new opportunities and experiences, diverse melting pots of culture, service and learning. Similarly, the gateway of the lovers archetype can expand our point of view, experiencing how different or disowned qualities complement and contribute to a greater and more potent sense of being and possibility in the world. We feel the magic of synergy, the whole being greater than the sum of its parts. The bees dance around. If you look, the bees are coming out of them. So the bees are dancing all around them. So the lovers' faces are taken directly from a work of art I created for Bowie in 1997. Their nudity symbolises their desire to be open and free, honest, soulful and sensual beings that feel safe, honoured and appreciated in each other's presence. Open to receiving their shadow selves and receiving the light of awareness and acceptance. Experiencing the highs of love and the associated high levels of dopamine in the brain, we can effortlessly fall in love with the self. Our beauty, innocence and radiance reflected beautifully back to us by the other, our divine mirror. We move with and beyond the ecstatic embraces, passionate, sensual and embodied to merge and become one another, whole and complete. The bees dance above the honeycomb dripping with honey, the sensual and sweet food of the gods, the ancient symbol of love and fertility, believed to be a powerful aphrodisiac and incorporated into many ritual practices associated with fertility and marriage. The spider, a remarkable figure of feminine energy and creativity, whose skill in weaving her intricate web is a miracle of organic engineering, symbolises weaving the web of life with her lover and the integration of all parts, light and dark, into a whole. The bullet holes are a stark reminder of the destructive power of love, the addiction to a lover. Inherent in the art of a relationship is two-way communication, giving and receiving, expressing and listening, and when we realise that there are fuller gifts to give and receive beyond the passion of sexual love, love can then be transformed. From the heat of desire for the other to a beautiful sharing and acknowledgement of the gift of life, embodied and mirrored within each other. As the depth of loving grows and matures, the acceptance of what will be, moment to moment expands, and like the fountain of life in an overflowing cup, each gives for the sheer joy of giving, wanting nothing in return. This card hums with positivity, balance and harmony. Oh yes! So today is definitely one of those days. One of those days. Also, I just had another email from a lady and I channeled a letter. So quite a few people are having this thing where they have like somebody else come into their connection and it makes them think, are you my twin flame? Are you not my twin flame? And this other person is a soulmate as part of the group to help you elevate your energy upwards. So they're not your twin, it's just they're elevating your energy, and because you're needing to open your heart, because it may be that you've had your heart closed off, apart from for your twin, you know. So what's been quite interesting, there's been quite a few of them coming through, and when I do the letters, they all say, no, I'm a soulmate, I'm here to help elevate your, I'm here to basically help wake you up. And again, this lady's just contacted me to say, firstly, you read my letter today from my twin. And secondly, the person that you did the channeled letter for, he's actually just contacted me to say, I'm here as a soulmate to wake you up. Basically exactly what I channeled. So, I don't know, some weird stuff is happening today. It's getting uber kind of like telepathy is like, pew, pew, pew. I don't know what's going on. It's like, it's crazy. in a good way. So, I don't know, it's bonkers. So, 26 is the letter that wants to come through. So, I'm going to read 26. So, that there is nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Nothing that I wouldn't give for you to wake up and remember us. Our creation. Our birth as one soul into two physical bodies. I want that feeling of our bodies merging into a blissful sexual ecstasy. A merging of our two souls back into one beautiful oversoul. That is what I so desperately want you to remember. That is what we came here to do and what we came here to experience. True divine love in its purest and rawest form. The beauty of a sacred sexual union. Transforming us, transforming our bodies, transforming our DNA as we mould into one. We will transform the world. Our love will have a transformational impact on all around us. Remember and wake up to that, to what we agreed to find in each other, divine love. So, really interesting that is the letter that's come through, because that's from someone's higher self to her twin. And I can hear my twin going, we're already awake. We're just waiting for the right time. So, yeah, so interesting. So, letter 26 is, I want you to know everything about me. I've never had that before with anyone. That I felt comfortable enough to share my deepest thoughts, my deepest secrets, and not feel embarrassed or ashamed. That's why I love you so much. For the first time ever in my life, I really felt wanted, felt loved, felt understood, and felt like I mattered, and I wasn't just a bystander for someone else or a stopgap. You made me feel like I was the most special person on earth, and now I want to be that for you. I want to love you how we were made to love, with every ounce of our souls pouring out of our hearts, our bodies celebrating in each other, feeling each other's souls entwining with each other through our bodies in our sacred union. I want that. Well, don't we all, frankly? Right, letter 26 is, you are my home. You are where I feel safe. I just wish that I had let myself relax and let myself go right from the beginning. Instead of letting go, though, I got scared and I put up a barrier around my heart. I pushed you away, not because I didn't love you. It was because I was afraid of getting hurt. I so wish that I could have my time again and rewind to the beginning. I would tell you right from the off that you are my dream. I've waited for you for so long. I found you. And now I'm going to do everything I can to come home because you are my home. There you go. And I just picked lovers again. That's crazy. So the lovers, it's all about the lovers today. It's all about the lovers. It's all about the power of telepathy. It's all about two becoming one. It's all about the birds and the bees and the sacred sexual union. And it's all about moving more and more into the spirit and power and essence of who you are. And that is a divine being of love and light. So, there you go. I hope that helps. If you want to have a channeled letter, $10. Healings and readings is $20. If you want to have the one card read for 2019, what's the main energy for you and your twin, it's only $11. And I also, if you pick a number between 1 and 266, I also read you the relevant letter. And then that's a message for you from your twin. And it is amazing how synchronistic they all are. And all details are in the link. But I just want to say today again is a good day. The lovers, this is the second time. You know what? It's either been the lovers, or it's been the Seven of Swords, or it's been the Four of Cups. So it's basically been this like kind of roller coaster this week of fighting through the illusions, feeling sad because we're missing a cup, and then going into the lovers because suddenly we're like, oh my God, I feel you. So crazy week this week. All right, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.